inside the circle. Be one of the wolves. Decide to unite ourselves through expression. Follow the leader into the dark. Prepare yourself for the pit.
What is going on, everybody? It is Wednesday, the lunch show of death. It is upon us. And how fitting our new president, Biff Tannen, has taken his upholding scepter of doom. So yes, I know. I've watched all the bullshit. And we're not even really going to touch this election shit today. I'm just telling you guys that now. So you ain't got to worry about that today out of me. Today, we're going to worry about fucking new bands, brutal ass metal, and I got a brand new segment to introduce to you guys today. So, from now on Wednesdays, this is what we're going to do. At the beginning of every Wednesday show, we're going to have a new feature. Because I've had so many bands send me full EPs and albums, and they would rather keep them all together rather than splitting them apart. And they don't have separation of their stuff, and they're kind of new. And there's a whole bunch of different submissions and types of submissions that I get. So, to fill up a lot of these needs and desires from some of the musicians that come to me, I've decided to do something kind of cool. First, we're going to start off with the EP of the week. And then we're going to do the album of the week. And that'll be the beginning of our Wednesday shows from now on. That's how I want to play them out. If you like that, I want you to tell me if you like the new idea for the format. Give me your feedback. Tell me if you think this is a cool idea. Because I really think that it could help a lot of bands get their albums out there, get their EPs out there, and busting out the gates and just getting heard, man. And I like to put these bands on a pedestal a little bit, especially when I find a really, really, really good band. So, here's how it's going to roll. Today's EP of the week is by Six. It's SIX 6. Their EP is called Chronicles of Possession. Okay? This is a fucking killer EP. I checked this out the other day, and it's just fucking super dope. Now, the album of the week is from Within Destruction. I don't know if you guys are familiar with them, but I've been familiar with them for a little bit, and I have Void, the entire 34-minute album today that we're going to listen to. So if you're not familiar with Within Destruction, today you're going to get fucking familiar, okay? Now, I'm going to choose two bands every Wednesday that are going to head up the beginning of our show like this. If you know bands that are just now releasing albums or putting out EPs, dude, tell them to email me at thepitradio@yahoo.com. Or they can go to our Facebook and inbox us at facebook.com/thepit Midwest Metal Radio. Or you can even hit us up on Twitter at twitter.com/thepit Midwest. So, that being said, I'm not going to give you any more delay. Right now, we're going to listen to the entire Chronicles of Possession EP by Six right here on The Pit.
Our Father, which art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, in earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive them that trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil.
Protecting me from an unworldly plane. The voices, they bring me closer to absolution. My journey to righteousness has just begun. But all I know, if I'm being told the truth, I've lived to endless this perpetual commitment. You can be myself, but can you hear me? My sanity is no restraint. The message that I have received is a truthful vision of life. I put all of these expectations on the line. The greatest thing what I become, all I ask from you is to help me regain my voice. My body is sinking, my soul is closing. My plea for mercy is a mountain to nothing. Laceration arrow will get from my skin. These consequences will deliver me to a world of endless sin. Your soul is divided, my fundamental things. I beg of you to stop this delusion. I've had to feel a nation is evident. No one to love as we have broken down. I cannot undergo any more despair. You fully understand why I choose to tell you. I mean, I'm not depressed and I was lost. I just say I am not never since self-pity. My essence will flow through you and burn off the evil within.